Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Scrub Daddy paste versus the elbow grease paste. I want to see how well they both work on my oven door and which one is going to be the best between the two of them. So join me today. Let's just dive right in. So the oven is currently a mess, but I'm going to focus on the oven door today, and I'm going to be trying out these two products, which is the elbow grease paste and the Scrub Daddy natural paste. Natural cleaner. So I've never tried the Scrub Daddy one before. It is my first time, and I will be using my natural scourer, which doesn't have any metal, to make the test fair to see how well they both work. So we're going to begin with the elbow grease. I did a video last week. You can check that out to see how well it works on its own, and a little goes a long way, I would like to think, but you know, we can watch the previous video. It'll explain a bit more on my actual thoughts about the paste. But so far, I'm just spreading it across the glass, and it's not requiring a lot of effort. I feel like some of the stuff is coming off quite quickly. So I would like to say that it's not a lot of effort that I'm actually putting to literally scrub this off. It's literally kind of like melting off. So I'm quite pleased with that. I like the citrusy scent to it. It's not overbearing. It's actually okay. So if you're quite sensitive to scents, this is actually fine. If I'm honest, I really am quite pleased with how well it's actually working. I'm not putting in a lot of effort, and you can see that it's literally coming off and it's on the sponge, and this is what it actually looks like. So a lot of the oil and grease has come off, and I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to wipe off. So I have split the screen into half, so that we try, both paste on one side and the other paste on the other side. And I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Very impressed with the elbow grease. I think it's because it cuts through the grease and grime, which is what it says on the packaging. So if you haven't tried it out yet, I highly recommend that you do. We're going to rinse the sponge using washing up liquid. Alright, now the sponge is clean, I'm now going to use the power paste. I feel like the paste itself is quite hard compared to the elbow grease. It's more dry compared to the elbow grease paste, but I think using a wet scrubber is probably the key to it, and then just evenly spread it out. I feel like it's actually working quite well as well, and but I have to keep going back in again to get more paste. But as you can see, it has literally removed some of the buildup that was on that oven door, so I can't really fault it. Thing I've noticed is that I'm using a little bit more power, if I can say that, or more effort to make sure all the dirt is coming off, compared to when I was using the elbow grease. But overall, it does get the job done. As you can see, it has taken off some of the buildup, so I'm just going to wipe it off using my cloth. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. So as you can see, it has, removed some of the grease that was on that glass door. I'm just going to wipe off a bit more, and overall I feel like it's done a really good job. Both of them have done a really good job, and I'm very impressed with both of them. I will need to obviously clean the rest of my oven, but between the elbow grease and the power paste, I feel like they both work really well. They both have got a nice citrusy scent to them, and they are not overbearing. They've got enough power to clean, and I definitely highly recommend both of them. So between the elbow grease and the power paste, which one would I say works the best? The elbow grease. I found that using this was much more effortless, and I felt like when I was cleaning, I didn't need a lot of hand power or anything like that compared to the power paste, where I felt like I needed to put a little bit more effort. It was less effortless, if that makes sense. Maybe it's because I didn't use the Scrub Daddy paste scrubber thing that comes with it. But overall, the elbow grease felt more effortless, and it literally dissolved and melted all the buildup on the door. So both of them work really well. I really do recommend both of them. I might try and see where the power paste thrives the most, but currently the elbow grease has thrived over the oven door. So that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. You have a lovely day. Bye.